Hey, what's going on everyone? So my buddy Chris is back up helping me with another video. I'm out on the Varla scooter, the Varla Eagle 1 dual motor electric scooter, and he's on the Rambo cruiser. We're gonna do a pretty decently long ride today. Gonna try to hit some off-road trails that I seen on my last short ride I did after work a few weeks ago. And we're gonna show you guys what this can do a little bit off-road on those trails, and just maybe some other hills or something. So I'm gonna switch over to this chest-mounted GoPro and talk a little bit about the scooter and our ride. So if you guys are interested in hearing more about this, please stick around and consider checking out some of my other videos. See ya! So we're just cruising here, and I gotta tell you guys, this regenerative braking on this scooter is amazing. It comes set at 4, and when you just tap these brakes, it really throws you forward. Now you can adjust the sensitivity of that down. On 3, it's really nice and gradual, but on 4, it's nice because when you're going over 10 miles an hour, it really slows you down quickly without using, you know, your brake pads. But anything over, I believe it goes up to 5, but I don't see any need to increase it further than how it comes. So I'll show you here. That's just the regenerative braking without me even getting into the brakes. See, and I'm going downhill, so that's just the regen braking, barely tapping the brakes. So you can see the regen works really well on this thing. And if I really pull the brakes hard, I don't want to skid, but...
Dude, I had to put the camera down. I need another brake.
Got Chris here GoPro me. Whoa, this scooter's hard to ride with one hand, but we got Chris here GoProing me, and he had to put the camera down going down that hill so he could stop there at that stop sign. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and cruise a little more. I'm only in single motor mode right now, just cruising along, and the Rambo, that's about a good cruising speed right there for the Rambo. But when you need a little bit more power, right now I'm in single motor turbo mode, and it's going up around this hill here no problem. Now it's when you kick it into dual motor mode, I mean, this thing, it just takes off. It's insane. So I'm going to show you here. I'm going to kick it in dual motor. This is single, dual, and it just takes off wicked fast. So right up here on the left hand, or on the right hand side here, is that little off-road trail I found. So we're gonna shoot up over the hill there and see how this thing does off-road. Oh, so we got a little trail right here. I never tried this one. Kick out the garbage. It's pretty steep. That's a pretty steep hill. I never tried this one. I better get a little bit of a run for it. This isn't the one I had in mind, but we're gonna try it out and see. Not gonna get a huge run, just a little bit. See how it, see, think I'm gonna make it?
That scooter's pretty strong, but that's pretty steep. About to find out, boys.
There's a little rock there in the middle. I don't know, here we go. Dual motor. Made it halfway. That's really, that's real steep up there though. That's real steep up there. If I got to run from it from back there, I'd probably make it, but I don't know if I want to do that.
All right, you're doing that.
What, getting a run for it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm in dual motor mode. Actually, you know what? My voltage is at 52.9, so I don't even have a full battery. Nope. Nope, same spot, maybe a little further. See if I can get this thing turned around here. Wonder if it would make it with a full battery, because I'm only at 52.9 volts. Full charge, this thing
you're about 3/4.
is 50, I think it's 58.
You're about 3/4.
Yeah, about 3/4 up that hill, but that's, I mean, that's a really steep hill.
It is steep.
In the middle, towards the top.
I think that scooter would make it.
All right, guys, so now we're gonna try to go up this thing. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna make it. This is a pretty steep hill and it's really loose gravel, but we're gonna try it out. Let's see how this thing goes down hills. Oh yeah, no problem downhill. No problem. So let's start from here. See how this thing's gonna go up at. Pretty sure it's not gonna make it. Probably not even, maybe 3/4. Woo. Made it pretty far. At least 3/4 till the very, very steep part where I almost can't even stand on this hill. Oh crap. I can't move because I'm sliding down the hill. All right, I'm gonna let off the brake and hit the gas. I couldn't even stand on there because it was the loose gravel. I was a slide and I couldn't move at all. Thanks for the help, Chris. Appreciate
No problem.
All right, guys, so now we're gonna try a little bit of off-road up through here. Dual motor turbo up through these bumps, no problem. Up this hill. So I didn't make it completely up. I started spinning about 3/4 of the way, but it did pretty good. Just topped off and let the motor power it the rest of the way up. Now I'm gonna try to go up through here a little bit to see how this goes. This is really running out from some quads and stuff. Up through it, no problem though. No problem, right up it. Now I'm up here on the level. Well, not level, it's still bumpy as heck, but pretty good. Pretty good down through here. I love this thing that you could just gas it and pull the front end up over bumps and over certain obstacles and just pretty much glide right over them. That's what I really love about this Varla. All right, let's head back there because I think I left Chris in the dust. So I really should have started this trip with the full battery, but I wasn't expecting to go for a ride today. So when I started, I had about 3/4 of a battery. It was at 54.6 volts when I started, which is roughly 3/4. So full power, full battery, it would have definitely did better up these steep hills, but it's going pretty good. Going good down here. Down the steep hill here. Got the regen braking working good. No problems. Yeah! Whoa! Ah, rock! Gotta watch out for them rocks. You don't want to hit them big rocks too hard. You might puncture a tire or get a flat or something. So actually my back tire, I think I might have a small slow leak in it because it was actually flat when I got on it today, so we had to air it up. So I'm keeping an eye on that. Probably gonna do a tutorial on fixing that if it is a leak. So if you guys are interested in seeing that, make sure you guys stick around for that video. They do send you a spare tube when you buy the scooter, which is awesome. man, I'm a little bit out of breath from all the maneuvering, going up on all them bumps and stuff. But yeah, they do send you an extra tube, which is awesome. So worst case scenario, just got to replace that. But if not, I'll try to patch it and put the old one back in if that's the case, and if I do have a leak. So we'll see. So far it looks pretty good. I've been running about 25 psi of air in these tires. You can go up to 50 in them. I'm not sure what others run in theirs. If you have a scooter like this, let me know down below in the comments what kind of pressure you use in your scooter. But I figured 25 with my weight seemed about right, so that's what I've been running in them. All right, let's get back to riding. All right, guys, so we're just cruising down this back road. We're gonna hit the hill in the local town there before we head back to my house and see how it goes up those hills. I'm sure it'll go up those no problem at all. I go up on my e-bike all the time. If you guys watched my hill test on my electric XP e-bike, some of these, actually this road's not one of the roads I was on, but the hills that I'm gonna go up here through town are some of the same hills I went up on that, if you guys want to see a comparison. Or you could just watch my video that I made on this when I compared it going up the hills. I think it was the last video I made on the Varla. I went up a few hills on my e-bike and then went up the same hill with this side by side and did a comparison on speed to see which one would make it up the hill faster. So if you guys want to see which one won, make sure you guys check out my last video. I believe it was titled this scooter is way too fast but fun. So if you guys want to see that comparison, make sure you check it out. Yeah, this thing is just really smooth though on the road here. Suspension makes it amazing. We're just cruising slow, trying to conserve some power, right around 15 to 20 miles per hour. Eco mode, I just kicked it in, and you can cruise around 14 miles per hour in gear 3 on eco mode, dual motor. And then if you really want to take off, you just, like I said, you kick that turbo button on and it just goes. And that's why I love the Varla. Smooth suspension right off that 6 or 7 inch curb, no problems. So I know I said before about the regenerative braking being set at 4 from the factory. It's actually set at 3 from the factory because I just went in and turned it down on our ride back. Go that way. I went in and set it at 2, which is toned down a lot. 1 is really weak. 2 is real nice, gradual. Just, it doesn't even, you almost can't even tell it's on, but it's nice for going down hills because it's just a gradual. And then when it's in 3, it really puts you, you know, wanting to go forward when you hit the brakes. But when you're going fast over 10 mile an hour, it's, if you want to go really fast on this thing, it's worth having it in that mode to slow you down. All right, guys, so this is one of the hills that I went up on my original electric XP when I did my hill test with it, and pretty much had to pedal all the way up it because it's pretty steep. We're gonna see how this thing does. Right now I'm just in eco mode, and I think, yeah, single motor eco mode. So far no problems. Here's where it starts to get a little steep, and I'm gonna kick it in dual motor, and I'm still in eco mode. And this thing, I mean, I'm barely touching the throttle. I'm hoping I got a good view here with the GoPro. Barely touching the throttle, but up here where it gets steeper, I'm gonna give it some gas here, and we're gonna see how good this thing will go. Oop, lost my mic. Chris had a head start on the Rambo. So we're gonna see what this thing got compared to the Rambo. Turbo mode and right up it, no problem. He's pedaling pretty good. 17 mile an hour, no problem. Right past him. So there's the difference between a $2,000 e-bike, mid-drive e-bike at that, and I smoked him, and he had the pedal and I didn't. So yeah, this thing is definitely awesome for most hills. Like I said, those ones that I came up earlier that were on the in the gravel and stuff, I mean, that's really pushing it. I would normally never go on trails like that anyway. I was just trying to show you guys a comparison of what this thing can do. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, but we're gonna ride a little bit more here and see you back probably on the next hill. All right, so this is one of the last big hills before I get back to my house, and we're gonna see who can make it up faster. Either Chris on the Rambo pedaling or me on the Varla, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna win. Let's stop and wait for him for a second, and then we'll give him a head start. Come on, man, you're holding me up. Go, I'm waiting on you.
I ain't got a motor like yours.
All right, here we go. So he has a good 100, 200 feet, 300 feet head start. My voltage when I'm on full throttle is 47.3. See ya. And we caught him, no problem. No problem at all. At least you're getting good exercise.
I see it.
All right, guys, so we made it back safe and sound. Well, you remember in the last video, Chris wouldn't give the scooter back, so I just didn't let him ride it this time.
Yeah, this time I'm just stealing it.
My tire is a little bit low, so I will be repairing that flat here eventually and probably be going to do a video on that. So if you guys are interested, please make sure you guys are subscribed and hit that bell so you get notified of that video, and I will see you all around on the next one. Thanks for watching.